Call.
As Chris Welty reports, the additional specialized training for officers will save more lives.
As it's putting that pressure, it compresses the big artery, brachial artery up here, up against the humerus.
Learning about tourniquets,
Advise them it's going to hurt.
packing wounds, airway management, and other life-saving measures, 8 NOPD officers trained with New Orleans EMS to become certified emergency medical responders.
Police are the first people to respond to any critical incident, before fire, before EMS, and a lot of times in these critical incidents, people are wounded, and the scene might not be safe for additional help to arrive yet.
It's an unfortunate fact that we have a ton of violent crime and traumatic injuries in New Orleans, and any ability we have to treat a patient earlier is going to result in lives being saved.
Captain Matteo Avocado with New Orleans EMS says this week NOPD attempted to apply a tourniquet after a man allegedly cut his mother's arm with a chainsaw. When it was safe, New Orleans EMS packed the victim's wound and gave blood at the scene.
Get police officers trained, they can provide the basic first aid until the ambulance gets there. It works better for everybody, right? Gives police a better level of training. They're more comfortable responding to these incidents. We have a patient who's better packaged, better prepared, more often than not healthier when we get there.
NOPD is hopeful this additional training will save more lives.
They're going to learn certain things like, bleeding control, hemorrhage control, basic airway management, basic cardiac care. Basically enough for these officers to handle most situations that they're going to come in contact with, to be able to provide immediate patient care, and then be able to hand off to more advanced practitioners with New Orleans EMS.
NOPD Sergeant Andrew Packer, who is also a paramedic, pitched the idea for additional training to Superintendent Ann Kirkpatrick. So far, 70 officers have expressed interest.
Hopefully we can continue training and getting as many officers, on a rotational basis through this, so we can have as many medical providers, in a New Orleans police uniform as possible.
Chris Welty, Fox 8 Local First.
Once the officers complete training, they will receive trauma kits to keep in their units. The NOPD also wants to equip officers with defibrillators.